Bilbao's visit to Old Trafford on Thursday is going to be some occasion. 3-0 up from the first leg, it's about getting the job done. It's about reaching the final in Bilbao. It's about putting ourselves 90 minutes away from Champions League football next season. Let's run through all the big team news from both teams ahead of kickoff, plus Amorim's expected 11 and my own prediction for our biggest game of the season. Tell you one thing, I cannot wait to hear Old Trafford for this game. It's going to be a cracker. Right then, I'm hyped up for this one. I'm sure you are too. The biggest game of the season. One game left at Old Trafford, and if United can navigate this Bilbao game, which we absolutely should, with 3-0 up there without their three best attackers, we're at home. This should be United's second leg, and we should be going to Bilbao on the 21st of May. I'm going to run through the team news from Ruben Amorim ahead of the game, who trained, and also what he said in the press conference. Going to run through my starting 11 and, most importantly, my prediction. Big up to Batana, who have supported United People's TV throughout this whole Europa League campaign, and they chose a pretty decent one. So they're good luck charms, I'll tell you that. You're going to have to know what you think in the comments below. What's your prediction, all right? First things first, injuries and team news. De Ligt is not going to be available for the game, which we expected, but good news is it's not a bad injury. So you may well see De Ligt available for selection in the final if we were to get there, but he's not available for Bilbao or West Ham on Sunday. Now, Ruben Amorim was, of course, asked about the whole Bruno Fernandes stuff that's going on. Yeah, Bruno's a United player. Done. Move on. He wants to keep him. Of course he does. I thought it was quite interesting that Garnacho sat alongside Amorim. Given that Garnacho's had the disciplinary issues, not training well issues, for him to be sat alongside Amorim in this magnitude of a game, I think is indicative that he's obviously been doing the right things behind the scenes. And Amorim's been impressed by it, and sort of rewarding him by putting him in the spotlight like that. So fair play to Garnacho, man. Ruben, of course, being completely truthful on how crap this season has been. Because winning the Europa League didn't change that. But as he called it, it's the shortcut to the Champions League. Now, from Athletic Bilbao's team news perspective, both the Williams brothers and Sanchez are out. That's their front three. That's their strongest three. And we're 3-0 up in this game. We've got an advantage. We have to take it and make it our own. But let's run through the team, okay? So this was a team that started against Brentford at the weekend. I forgot who we played. Of course, Cheeto can't play in this competition because, well, he's ineligible. And De Ligt now is injured. It sounds like Eriksen's going to be available. I had Eriksen down here, but it sounds like, because I don't think he was spotted at training, but I think Eriksen's actually going to be available, so I'll move him up there. So there's two changes that have to happen. One up front and one in defence. One's an obvious change. Well, I think they were both pretty obvious changes, I'll be completely honest. Let's run through what I think my starting 11 would be. I'm bringing Maguire in to be the central centre-back. I think that kind of is self-explanatory. Who else could you play there? Technically, you could play Yoro there. I think at some point in the future, we might see Yoro there. And you could play Lindelof there, but no, thank you very much. Luke Shaw. I don't think he starts it. Oh, maybe he will start this game. I was thinking about this as my back. This feels like Manchester United's best back three when fit in terms of the two wide centre-backs. Yoro wide left and Mazraoui wide right. It feels, I don't know if you're the same as me, it feels like he's been playing and switching between the two, but it feels like Yoro's getting more comfortable on that left-hand side compared to the right-hand side. I don't know if it's just he's played there more. I don't quite know. Now, the question we've got defensively, of course, Delo is injured, right? So no Delo. So who plays at right wing-back? What are the options? You could see Amas start there. I don't think you will. You could see, and this is what I'm hoping to see, all right? I'll be totally honest. This is what I want to see. I want to see Dorgu out on that left, and I want to see Ahmad in that starting 11, and I want to see Ahmad at right wing-back. If Ahmad's only going to play 45 minutes in this game, which I think is all he needs to play, there's no point risking any more than Ahmad for 45 minutes. It should be the first 45. I want United to go out and try and kill this game. And right now, Bilbao fans are coming into this going, yeah. And the players, I know we're 3-0 down, but there's a 5%. If we can just get an early goal. Sod that. Don't let them get a sniff in this game. And that's why I'm starting Ahmad. I want to put out United's strongest 11 from the beginning, and to get a goal in the first 20. The best way of doing that is bringing Ahmad in at right wing back. Push Dorgu to be left wing back. Hey, look, that even could be United's starting back five next season. Could well be, for me, completely honest. I want to start Ahmed, and I'm playing Dorgu back on the left. Yeah, I think you can get Shaw off the bench. I don't think Ahmed plays 45. I don't think Ahmed plays a 490, so you probably see Dorgu switch across there and Shaw maybe come there. I don't know. There's changes you can make. In midfield, I think there's an easy and obvious one. Actually, I think everything's really quite easy and obvious with this team in terms of changes. Casemiro. What a renaissance he's had in the last couple of months. It's not a case of eating humble pie. He was just complete ghost of his. I didn't say that he was a bad footballer. It doesn't change the fact that I think Manchester United should be moving Casemiro on. That's just my own personal feeling. I think that those wages can be reinvested better. But Casemiro's been fantastic, and he should start there alongside Ugarte. With Bruno playing slightly further forward, Mason Mount dropping to the bench, I think Garnacho probably coming over to the right-hand side. Typically, it's not guaranteed, but typically if you see a player sat alongside the manager in the pre-match press conference, they start the game. And seeing as we've only got one fit striker, I think he kind of picks himself. That's my starting 11. A lot of changes because we made tons of changes for the Brentford game. That's because we were resting players. It's quite easily our strongest 11. Ahmad's back in it. No, in fact, I think that actually is our strongest 11 on paper, isn't it? What other changes would you make? You might get De Ligt in for Maguire. That's an argument to be had. Apart from that, I really do think you're looking at United's strongest 11 there. I really want to see Ahmad start. In terms of my prediction for the game, I think I'm going to go for a 3-1 United. I think United will get the job done. It's going to be... Oh, my Apple Watch is happy. What are you happy about? It's annoying when it tells you to stand up. Go away, man. I'm recording videos. 3-1. 3-1's my prediction. I think with that 11, United should be controlling and should be comfortable in this game. Bilbao are going to have to come out. They're going to have to come out, leave spaces, leave gaps. United won't have to force anything in this game. I think it would just kind of open itself up to us because we're winning 3-0. I'm going to go for a 3-1. I'm going to back Ahmad to score. I'm going to back Bruno to score. I'm going to back Garnacho to get one too. Why not? I don't know why. I don't normally predict the scorers. But that's my prediction. 3-1. United to go through to the final to face either Spurs or Bodo. Let's see what happens there. But sod what happens over there. Let's focus on Old Trafford. I'm looking forward to being there. Looking forward to getting to watch United at Old Trafford. And hopefully see us reach the Europa League final. What's your prediction? And what's your predicted 11? Let me know.